Hello. Hello, and welcome to Sadie's Spincraft. I'll give everyone a chance to come because it's been a while. I'm just giving people a chance to come in, and I'm going to share some stuff. Now I know what's wrong with me anyway. We can work with it. How is everyone? So this is a little cardigan I've made to go with a dress. Hi, Jules. It was a normal granny square that I've crocheted the sides. I've added a collar to it so I can put a button on, and then I just obviously push it through the holes. So that's a small one, just a little one to go on shoulders, covered shoulders while I wear a dress in summer or whatever. So that's that one. And then I'm making another one, but I'm doing it a lot bigger so that it comes all the way down, and then I'll add cuffs and a collar and maybe a hoodie to it. This is the colour that we're going with for now, and the pattern. This pattern is going to change after this round. We're going to go into the granny square after this. And then I've got some other yarns and other colours to put on. So what have you been up to? I'm just going to wait until a few more people come in before I start explaining what's wrong with me. It's a lot easier to understand and put in words now. So what have you been up to? How's your new puppy? I am using acrylic for these right now simply because I'm just figuring out patterns before I start with my yarn, because I've got an idea with the other stuff. Puppy training, lying in, it's exhausting. Oh, bless you. I don't blame it. Yeah, because having a puppy is like having a newborn again. You've got to get up early, make sure they go out. Yeah, bless you. I haven't done any spinning since the last live. So yeah, I have SADS, seasonal depression, along with autism. So I now know what's wrong with me. I can work with it, and true, up at night doing toilet run. Yeah. Oh, sweet pea. I think I'd been knackered as well. Can't see what I'm doing. I'll just do that. So yes, I'm still in my PJs. So yeah, I've got seasonal depression. There's not enough daylight for me at this time of year. I mean, I always knew the weather affected my moods, but I didn't know it was a thing. So, yeah. So, oh, your other half. Yeah, it's not nice. I didn't know it was a thing until, yeah, I got diagnosed. So, yeah, dealing with that, figuring it out and whatnot. I have my good days and my bad days. Today's one of the better days, which is why I decided to go live before it turns into a bad day because the weather's just getting worse. I've not had time to learn to crochet yet. I'm not surprised with having a puppy, Sweet Pea. I don't think I'd have time for anything if I had a puppy. So yeah, I've not really done much this last month other than do that little cardigan. Done a little bit each day. I've not gone overboard. Just little and often. Now I just need a nice big button, right button that will work with how it is. And if anyone's buying yarn from B&M Bargains in the UK, don't listen to the labels because it don't matter what size yarn you get, be it chunky or fingering weight, it will say you need a 4mm either needle or hook. You don't. You need different ones. So don't listen to the labels. I've not spun for 3 weeks, never mind. She's worth it, I think. Gosh, she is. We all have other things that take over at times. And when the weather improves, I'll improve and I'll be about more and we'll get more done and we'll go from there. I don't know what to talk about. To be fair, like I said, I've not done out, so I don't really have much to talk about. But I needed to show my face and explain why. I felt like I needed to explain why I've not been about. But yeah, now I know why. And now you know why, as well as me. Brain still ain't working properly. I don't know if that's because I just can't think because I've got so much other crap running through my head. There's living there rent free, and it's no need to live there. It needs to just stay away. Hey everyone coming in. So yeah, when I get round to here, I'm going to cut it off and I'm going to go back to the corner because I'm going to start a different stitch, but I need to start it at the end just because I can't be bothered working it out. Hi Hannah, you all right? So yeah, I've got SADS, so seasonal depression, and I'm autistic. But explains a lot. And because I'm autistic is the reason why the SADS is heightened as well. It's the reason why I get it more. Hey Jenna, how are you, darling? I'm good, dude. Nice to see you back live. Yeah, well, I kind of woke up meh, but in a talkative meh. But there's no one here to talk to. So, and I was going live this week at some point just to explain what's going on. And yeah, just stuff. I'm still a bit meh, but at least I'm meh and here and not meh and sleeping. I'm feeling sorry for myself. Good, thanks. I can relate on the SADs. Have always hibernated in winter. Sorry you've been feeling down. Keep your head up, lovely. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I've always been one where my moods follow the weather, but this year just seemed to really, it's just, yeah. But to actually be diagnosed, it's like, woo, that explains a lot. So they did offer antidepressants, but I didn't want them because it's me. I don't like taking tablets at best of times. So I'm just getting my scissors. So that out later. Right. Going for this side. Gotta go. Mallow's here. All right, sweet pea. My daughter's there. Right. I'm going to start with standing double like I always do. We're going into the first three. Chain one and then in through there. So we're changing pattern now. You've had a lot of worry this year. Can't help. Well, yeah. And there's more to come. I think that's another reason why I'm like, I don't want this year to carry on. But I need to get through it to be able to fix everything on the other side. By the sounds of it, you have had a lot on your plate, but good to have a definitive reason. Exactly. I wish I could explain the lot on my plate, but I can't because it's an ongoing court case. So when it's all over, if I feel I can, I will explain. But that's not going to be till like July or even August somewhere. But we'll get through that. That's hard. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So something can be out. Can't be sorted. Can't leave it. Should really put my yarn on this side, you know. We don't need to know. I know. It's just sometimes I feel I have to explain just because it'd make things more understandable. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I struggle as it is with it, so I might not. It's a box that got opened by the therapist as well that I'd managed to shut up and throw away the key. And I haven't been back to that therapist since. I'm doing things different. Say talking's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have things sorted in your head for a certain reason. I don't know what to talk about now. What do you all fancy talking about? See, I know I've got something to do this afternoon, but right now I can't remember for the life of me what I've got to do this afternoon. I really can't. I'm not sure if I need to go to doctors and put in something. Keep up when the crafting, it's an outlet, and you seem to do good stuff with little effort and have something good at the end of it. Yes, that's another thing. I've got so many projects on go right now. I'm doing like a whippet jumper for my mother-in-law's dogs. I'm doing sofa chair arm covers, sofa arms and chair arms. You know, them covers that you go over. I've done that cardigan. I've finished another shawl. I'm doing this cardigan. I did start a jumper, but I didn't have enough wool for it. But I do know the pattern I want to do now. So I'm going to spin the wool for that one. So that's going to be later on. So the sheep to jumper series will get finished at some point because that's the one I'm going to spin for the jumper. Been processing my first fleece this past week or so, which has been hard work trying to do it when little man's asleep. Yes, I'm not surprised. First one's always hardest until you find your rhythm and what works best for you as well. It may take a couple of fleeces. I know it took me, I think it was 4 before I got the proper hang of it on how I was going to split it once I'd skirted and removed what I didn't like. So I've now got it down to a T, but I've now washed, I'd say, at least 50 fleeces, if not more. So you will get there. You'll love it once you get. So much work, haven't got combs, so use handmade hackle and beekeeping combs. Hey, if it works, Hannah, it works. And to be fair, if they do work, don't bother changing because you'll be spending a lot of money for it to do the same thing, if that makes sense. Washed and started combing the third. First was a disaster. Your first will always be a disaster because you've got to learn. It's not a problem. I did manage to spin up that emerald green Rolex you sent me at Christmas. It spun up beautifully. Oh, brilliant. I'm glad they worked nicely. Discover. Hello, Discover. We want secure borders and to keep communists out. What the fudge? We have to move forward and start protesting in crowds. Oh, we're not talking about that. We're talking about crochet, but never mind. It's a bit different in the UK. I understand what you're saying, I think, but well, hey. Yeah, I was looking at combs and can't justify that anytime soon. Trying to save for little man's first holiday spends. Good old Butlins. Too right, Hannah. I'm not being funny, but like I said, I still to this day, I using dog brushes as hand carders because I can't justify paying £75 plus for a pair of big proper hand carders. Just ordered a raddle to help my warping. PayPal is 3 in 3. It's marvelous. Yeah, that is good. I haven't used one of those, so you'll have to let me know how it goes. Is it one of the for warping? Oh, I know what you're on about. Yeah, it's basically a warping board, isn't it? Or is it that big thing that Trish uses once she puts it on the big thing and then rolls it off or whatever. The big bar beam that she uses. I'm not sure. Hi, T. It's pegs. Ooh, cool. I've been struggling, T. It's the reason why I've not been on. We now know I've got seasonal depression, so I've got SADS and I'm autistic, which has kind of heightened it a little bit more than usual. Well, not more than usual, it's always been heightened, but for some reason this year's just been a bit worse. And it's because of everything else that's going on in my life as well. So not to worry, I am pulling through it and I am back slowly. I'm not going to push myself like I did last year of every day. I just can't do it. Hey, how are you, darling? Yes, that's the one. Saw Trish using it. Yeah, where you put. I thought it was. It looks a lot easier for warping and keeping your warp straight and nice and taut rather than it going all slack and weird in weird places. Hi, Wendy. You alright, my darling? Oh. Sorry, I'm sat on my ankle. Won't good. I'm not enjoying my coffees today. I'm using UHT milk because I ran out of proper milk. I only need to go at shop. It's not hard to walk up the road, but it means I've got to get dressed. So it's just going to have to wait until I can be bothered going to the shop. And I'm just being a snob. I know, sweetheart. I'm just going to tip you down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Although I'm not even sure what I'm doing half the time. So yeah, this will become a cardigan when it's done. I'm sorry to hear so. It's been a gloomy, crappy year. It's probably not helping you. Good news, no longer V-mandates for you. They're debating it in Germany now. Yeah, they weren't going to get away with that over here. I'm sorry to say. Look, it's up to said person what they do with their body, and no government can force anyone into putting anything inside the body. It's not right. It should be down to the person, and it should be their discretion to whether they want it or not. I think what Australia have done is wrong. I am all for the Canadian truckers convoy because they're doing a fantastic job. Good Canadian truckers. Yeah. Got a bit controversial then, didn't it? Yeah, but they weren't going to get away with that here. I'm sorry. But there might be a lot of followers, but there is also a lot of people that are like me. And it should be your choice. And if you're fit and healthy and you've not had it, or you have had it and you have an immunity to it, you shouldn't have to have that if you don't want it. But we'll leave that at that. And I'm also having to learn to keep my opinions to myself. Which I'm finding hard. I take 10,000 IU vitamins D from October to March, and it's helped lift my mood. I wouldn't want you pinch yourself to make videos anyway. No. I can't make videos right now as it is because my phone, until I get my new one, until I get my new one, I can't record anything because it just keeps, it's really slow and jittery and goes, So there's just no point in recording. And I can't record through this. I can only go live now because YouTube have changed things, and it's now you can either upload, go live, or write a comment. Like, seriously, I don't know why they changed that, but I can't. Why do you have to keep your opinions to yourself? Why? Because I'm finding that a lot of people don't like to hear common sense and the truth, because it's not common sense anymore. It's very rare sense. And people can't handle the truth. And when you say something, they either take it the wrong way or the right way, depending on how I've said it. And just rather than have their own opinion or a little debate with me and to try and change my mind or whatever, no, I get called all sorts of names like conspiracy theorist, I don't mind that. Tinfoil hat wearer, don't mind that. Racist, I do mind that. A bigot, I do mind that, because I'm not. Just because I don't follow the third wave feminist movement, because I think it's retarded. I'm sorry to use that word, but it is. And other stuff like that, there's just no common sense left in this world. There's no free thought. If people aren't getting the attention from something bad happening in someone else's life or their life, then they're not happy. And I can use this because I'm looking at the kids nowadays, and so far, not one of them, when they do something wrong, can own up and say, no, sorry, that was my fault. I read whatever wrong and I did it wrong or whatnot. No, they've got to blame someone. It's never, sorry, hold my hand up. Yeah, I did that. Oh, he told me to do it. Or you told me to do that. You wrote it down. No, that's not how it was done. Just little things are really starting to piss me off in this world, because I don't know what we're bringing up. I don't know what this new generation is that we're bringing up. Yes, we've got a few good ones, but the majority of them are like, what has gone on? What has the education system done? Why do these university professors seem to think that they can turn around and tell someone, if you don't think the way I think, you're going to get an F. No, that's not about university. University is to interact and have different opinions and, you know, to learn about the world. But no, they can't do that anymore. They're failing students because they've got a different opinion to the professor. Like, seriously, that professor needs to grow up or leave that profession, because there shouldn't be a professor if they can't have a decent debate about life. Am I making sense? Look, people are leaving because I have strong opinions, and I know I'm going to end up now with 3 or 4 less subscribers. Personally, I'm not too bothered, but now I'm going to sit here after I finish this live, overthink everything, assume in my tiny little mind that I have upset everybody, and that I need to then go live and apologise to the world for having an opinion. Do you know where I'm coming from? That is very true, T. I do understand it. But it's like some people, they'll start, I don't know if you've noticed it in past lives, they'll start having a conversation in chat and I will shut up because either one, I don't agree with what they're chatting about and I don't want to start a debate or an argument or anything like that, so I just shut up. Or it's like, I want to interact, but I know if I interact, I'm going to get more backlash of the ones that are interacting with said conversation in chat, if that makes sense. Look, we've lost another one, but I don't mind. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go back to crocheting. I love you all loads. I really do. But like I said, it's the joys. I think that political channels with those opinions have tons of subscribers. I think maybe people left because they came for the crochet part and not the chat part of your video. Yeah, that is true. So I'm going back to crochet. Only thing is I can't think and crochet at the same time. It's the reason why I crochet, is to stop the thoughts, which is an easy way. Because I just have to think about my stitch and where I'm putting my stitches and stuff. Hey. So we'll go back to the crochet. Because if everyone has the same opinion throughout the world, life would be boring. If everyone looked the same, life would be boring. You know, I understand that, but you shouldn't be trying to force people to think the same way as everybody else. It's not right. Got to go and see to Dad. Love. We'll chat later. All right, Princess. I love you. And I'll see you later. Have a nice day. It's your channel. You do you. I think if everyone's quiet, then no one can represent your opinions. True. But it doesn't need to be the focus of your channel either. It's insane how sensitive people can be. Yes. What gets me is I've come to realise the only person who can hurt my feelings is me. So if I read something and I allow it to hurt my feelings, who's the one in the wrong? Is it me or is it them? I'd say it were me because I'm being oversensitive and I just need to get over it. Kind of thing, if that makes sense. Hi, Val. No, I haven't finished that yet. I want to record it. It's all set up to be recorded, but my phone's not recording things properly and I can't record through my computer. So I'm waiting for my new phone to be fixed and sorted and get sent to me because it needs a new battery because I've got second-hand one. I can't afford a brand new one. And then when that arrives, I can start filming the end of Vlogmas and get it all done and uploaded. So it is in the pipeline. It will be done. Just anything that can go wrong has gone wrong. And, well, yes. Hi, Ursula. Ursula, quick question. I know I probably shouldn't say this on live, but I am worried about Barb. I have messaged and messaged and messaged, and I am hearing nothing back. And I am rather worried and would just like to know she's okay and safe. I am sending her a card with a letter in this coming week. I'm worried, that's all. I used to be quite political because I'm passionate about Scottish independence. Don't blame you. But realise that it's not of interest to everyone. So now I post pictures of the family yard, family and dogs, and leave it at that. I don't blame you. Oh, I've missed you all too. Oh, thank you, Ursula. Yeah, don't forget your thummies. I forgot. But yeah, I'm just a bit worried about my Barb, my sis. She's not answering. And I don't know if she's answering anyone else. So, yeah, I'm just putting it out there. I'm worried about her. But I am going to send her a card and a letter to show her that I am thinking of her. I think the only person I haven't contacted really is Redjev to see if she's all right. I don't really want to contact Marco because I don't want to seem like I'm prying. I don't want to upset her in any way. I just, yeah. One of those, innit? Whoa. Keep cozy in your PJs. I'm going to have to get up and walk the dogs. That is absolutely fine, sweetheart. I can't really stay cozy in my PJs. I need to go to the shop, to be fair, and get some milk. But I'll do that when I've finished here. So yeah, this is going to become a cardigan. It's going to be a huge granny square first. And then I'm going to do what I did with this. But then I'm going to add, hang on, not only is it going to have a collar, but I'm also going to put cuffs on. So it's going to be a lot longer. It's not going to be a short one. It's not going to come up to here. It's going to come all the way down here, and I'm going to put cuffs on. It's going to be so cool. But that's the one I've recently made. I just need a button and tie in those ends. So I need a button about here. Bless him. Yeah, so I'm making a big version to this. So when it's big enough, I'll block it and then fold it in half. So along that bit, leave enough space for my hand, arm, and then I'll, do my collar and add stuff. I know that Reggie said she was a rough patch, but that she is fine otherwise. I mean, yeah, she responded to my 12th December message, but not to. Cool. Okie dokie, that's fine. It's just I've messaged her quite a few times since 13th of December. I even messaged 2 or 3 times last week and the week before. I think it's been every other week, bar from last week and week before, that I was messaging regular. I just wanted to say, I'm still here, Sadie, don't worry. That's all. And I don't want to pry into anything else. I just want her to know that I'm here if she needs me. Because I love that woman to bits. Hey. What's that bit, didn't I? Do you know, I'm not too keen on these bamboo hooks, but I've lost my Susan Bates. That's a size 6. Not impressed. And this is the only one that's like a Susan Bates hook. But I'm not too keen on the bamboo wood. I do prefer aluminium. Yeah. I mean, I understand why she's taken time out. I think if it's what I think it is, the reason why she's down. But we can help her, if that makes sense. I'm just going to shush. No. Bamboo hooks drag too much for me too, yeah. And they splinter now and then. I've noticed that as well. Just every now and then it'll come off on hook on that bit. Yeah, I don't like it. Need a few more thummies. Oh, thanks, Ursula. Have you tried the Clover Amore hooks? I like those. No, I haven't. I used to be a boys fan. But that's because I'd never had Susan Bates. And when I've picked up a Susan Bates, I was like, oh, oh, this hook is just, it just grabs it. Perfect. It was just perfect for me. I mean, I've got loads of different types of hooks. I've got your ergonomic hooks. I've got normal hooks. I've got plastic hooks. Someone's parked on the other side of the road, so the wagon can't come up. Getting a bit angry. Oops. So I need to try clover hooks. I've looked. You're still a boys fan? Not a problem. I think it's just because I like how sharp the hook is for the Susan Bates, if that makes sense. I just like how it hooks it in. Hooks it in. But I don't like bamboo hooks. That I will say. Time are we on? I don't even know what time it is. 11:15 already. Wow. I really should get dressed and go to the shop and figure out what it is I'm meant to be doing this afternoon, because I can't remember. Oh, a Susan Bates fan. Oh, yes. I didn't even think of it like that, Ursula. Wow. I'm well bad. I just collected them from the OP shop. I'll get given ones from people. Giving up the craft, I won't know the difference. I'm the same with wines and cheeses too. So maybe I'm just not refined. that used to be me until I started watching hook reviews on YouTube. And I was like, well, I've got to try this, see if it is any different. It was. It actually was. I was quite shocked. I'm nearly done with the mosaic blanket. Loving it. Do you know what? Great credit to you, because I tried doing mosaic. Now, I can do it, but my word, does it take forever? And my word, did I get angry with it, because it was too stiff. I couldn't cope with it. Was like cardboard. So it looks pretty when other people do it, but it's not one for me. I will say that. I like other people's. 12:45 here. I'll be making lunch soon. Yes, I'll be needing to go up to the shop, get some milk and some bread, make my dinner. I made a cake last night, blackcurrant and butter icing Victoria sponge cake. I'm going to go and get some cookie cutters so that I can make some cherry scones later. It doesn't matter. Because I like to use Aran weight, I'd end up having to use, and I already use 2 sizes bigger for a hook as it is, because this is meant to be a 5 and I'm already using a 6. And this is even, I think it's just the way I crochet, to be fair, Ursula. It's, some things are just not me. It's like amigurumi, right? So mosaic's too tight, no matter how much I change it up and whatnot. Whereas amigurumi, I cannot get tight enough. No matter how much small I make the hook, it's still all baggy and crap, and I stuff it and you can see all stuffing. So there's certain things in this world I have accepted defeat with, and it don't bother me, because there's many other things that I can still do. So I'm happy with that. Although stiff mosaic would be good for a pillow if I was stuffing it. Now there's an idea. There is an idea. I wonder. I might have to write that idea down, before I forget it. No, I ain't done any spinning since the last live. And I don't even think I did any spinning then. I'd say it would be before New Year, the last bit of spinning I've done. And that's to do with the SADs as well, because I keep looking at it, wanting to do it, and then going, I just can't be asked. So, yeah, I will be doing. I keep looking at it, keep wanting to, so I'm obviously nearly there. So when I get my new phone and I'm able to record, we'll do it then. I'll get back into it then. What about a cotton rug in mosaic? Ooh. See, if I was going to make a rug, I'd do it on my weaving, my peg loom thing that I made, just because it's quicker. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter, to be fair. It has to be done quick. If it takes longer than a week, I get bored and put it down, and it don't get picked up for months on end then. Well, don't be embarrassed to say that. I've done none either, T. Honestly. So, yeah, I am a lazy crafter. If I can't get it done within a week, I'm not doing it. It's the reason why every time I start a blanket, it turns into something else, because that were going to be a blanket and it turned into a cardigan. This, I thought, no, I'm going to make a blanket. No, it's turning into a cardigan because it's taking too long. I've even turned blankets into bags. So don't worry about it. It's just me. I'm lazy. Yeah, as well can be. Chris is good. Hunter's good. Kimmy and Chrissy, meh. George is doing well. She's down in Kent right now. She's living with a new boyfriend and she's got a new job. So she's all in the honeymoon period and enjoying life. And my mother-in-law is enjoying her retirement. And just, yeah. So we are getting there. We're getting there. Hey. I don't know what that we're doing then. We weren't doing what I wanted it to do, that's for sure. So, it is time for me to say farewell. No matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, I want you all to do what you love doing. And stay safe and well. Stay strong. And just take each day as it comes. Love y'all. My Jessica is visiting her gran, working and earning. at her guest house. Oh, that's brilliant. You have a fantastic day, all of you. I love you all so much, and I will do my best to get back here next week, Wednesday, at the same time. Love you all. Bye, my beautiful gang.